probably already know, but let me explain why we've asked you to come here today. I'm testing a website that I need to see. I'm testing a website that I need to see what it's like for actual people to use. I want to make it clear right away that we're testing the site, not you. You can't do anything wrong here. In fact, this is probably the only place today where you don't have to worry about making mistakes. We want to hear exactly what you think, so please don't worry that you're going to hurt our feelings. We want to improve it, so we need to know honestly what you think. As we go along, I'm going to ask you to think out loud, to tell me what's going through your mind. This will help us. If you have any questions, just ask. If I'm not able to answer right away, I'll get to them later. But I will try to answer any questions you'll have when we're done. You may have noticed the video camera. With your permission, we're going to record what happens on the computer screen and what you say. The recording will be used only to help us figure out how to improve the site, and won't be used by anyone except for the people working on the project. Do you have any questions before we begin?
No.
Okay. Before we look at the site, I'd like to ask you a few quick questions. First, what's your occupation?
Fundraising.
Good. Now, roughly how many hours a week would you say you spend using the internet, including email?
$25 to $35.
Great. Do you have any favorite websites?
ESPN.
Okay, great. We're done with questions and we can start looking at things. First, I'm just going to ask you to look at this page and tell me what you think. What strikes you about it and what you think you would click on first. What did you see first?
I saw Brad Colbow.
His name?
Yeah.
What's your first impression of the site?
I like the border, but it doesn't seem to fit with the cartoon in the interior.
Mm-hmm. Where would you want to click first?
Probably along the headers. Comic archive, illustration, about, contact.
Okay, go ahead and scroll down and check out the rest. Okay, so assume that you're learning about digital artists and what kind of work they do. What kind of work does Brad do? And you can look through his site to answer that question.
He's a cartoonist.
Great. Specifically, what services does he say he provides? It's not a trick question, just whatever you think he has told you that he would offer.
Looks like just design services. Yeah, web designer, illustrator.
Great. Where can you see some of his work?
Right from the top. The comic archive, you can scroll through. Yeah, from the illustration link.
Right. Okay, let's find some information about Brad. Where does he work?
Cleveland, Ohio, or living in Cleveland. And I would assume that he works there as well.
Okay, yep. What's his email address?
You know, I'm not sure.
That's okay, it's hidden. So it's okay that you can't find it, because I barely found it. Does he network online?
Yes.
Great. What does he do? What services does he use?
He's on LinkedIn, he shares Flickr, Twitter, and Facebook,
Great.
as well as blogs.
Great. What's his blog called?
I think Freelancer No More. Maybe that was just the first post.
Great. Okay. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, what do you think of this site?
I think it's a 7 or an 8.
Great. Let's see. Is there anything you're wondering about Brad or his work?
Well, it was curious that the email wasn't easy to locate.
Mm-hmm. What would you go and check out more of right now, if you could?
His portfolio.
All right, great.
And perhaps his Twitter account.
Great. And that's all I need. Thank you very much.